Welcome back to the NCS. We are here for the 8th race at Dover. Taking a look at qualifying order real quickly. As we wrap that up, we get ready to go here. Chippy on pole with Jake to his outside. And one thing, or a couple things you want to look out here for Dover is the low line being the preferred line all day, and as they go green, this double file or restart could lead to a bit of early catastrophe. F4 Ace being the early aggressor here. As take it back to the 32 here, he's stuck in the middle. No, this could be bad, but they sort it out for now. Take it back up with Jake here. Outside pole sitter already falling to 4th is Chippy and Racer. Going for the lead here early. You see Jerry not that far behind, trying to use a lane to get a run, but he just falls back instead. Great job, Jerry. See the top 5 kind of lining out right now as now you see getting the low side being really important. It's the 7, Blaster getting funneled around the outside. Not particularly something you want to see happen to you. Look at Misty and 16, Jumbo 15th, just some mid-pack shenanigans here. F4 Ace kind of running a higher line. Nope, wrong way. That almost costed him when Arn made a run to go get him. Taking a look at the interval timer here. Yeah, Duke and Laddie on side by side, but that's about it for now. Is see Jake on the back bumper of Jerry. Oh, getting that run through the corner and pretty important. Jake trying to set up 34 for a pass. Don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, maybe 34 sprang to the high side but kept it there. So maybe your entry is more important than your exit. Oh, Jake's gonna try for a dive move. And he gets it done. Meanwhile, I got some force come from behind. RS and Vent there. Mixing it up with this battle. Meanwhile, Racer and Chippy continue 1-2. Jerry just up on the high side. You can see the spectator camera through 3 and 4 as they fly through 3 and 4. Drivers going high, drivers going low. Take a look at last time we went to Dover. Clipper had a better car to get himself a P1, but here in the 96 it looks less than ideal for him as he currently sits 29th, 30th now. Just going through the field here. Pick your favorite guy and see where he is. Interesting enough. Where's Jerry falling back to? Jerry all the way back at P8. That's unfortunate. See who's rounding out the top 10. Duke is 48. Yeah, he started season 1 off as a 10 card, and as he got better throughout the season, just never got that break, like a win or some sort of ticket to the All-Star race that he wants, and that's something he's going to be looking for. This 48 is going to be in that All-Star race one way or another, he's thinking, but he's running out of time to get himself in there. Here's a little three-way for position here. As RS Jake's kind of on his own, as Racer and Chippy continue to keep the gap close enough to think it's exciting, but not close enough to actually make it exciting. Let's go on board with Toad. You just see all these cars in front of him. Are they holding him up? Are they helping him? Who knows? It looks like they're just about to punch each other through the corner, almost, with how close they run through the middle of the straightaway. See the 11 just rocketing off. Maybe the 16's trying to back himself up so he can get a better run. No, 38's going to send it up the inside. It's not what you want to see if you're vent there getting passed. And Racer, Chippy, this gap has been awfully consistent, as we already see. Some of these guys near the back, they're already 14 seconds back from the pace. As one of the fun things as the leader is when you look at their view, looking at the lap cars go into the next turn, if you can see them that far away. Not quite, but soon enough, if this race goes green, we'll be running into lap traffic before you know it. You see Racer trying to use that half a lane higher to kind of get a run through the middle of the turn. You don't want to abuse it too much or else you'll lose time as the lead car takes shorter distance. But if you do it right, it'll pay off. I mean, I think Misty Viper is just going to fly around Lation for 10th. Good enough for camera time. And you see King in the mid-teens. He's another driver similar to Duke looking for his big break. Funny story about him. In the first lap of the Open last season, him and Exalta got tangled up on the first lap, and they took themselves out of contention pretty early. That was an unfortunate turn of events for these two. Speaking of Exalta, where's the little bugger? 22nd. Yeah, top 10 points position going into this race, but I'm not sure if he'll have it coming out. Yeah, we're getting on lap 24, lap 25. What are the leaders thinking of doing? Alright, pitting on lap 24. This is interesting. Racer goes by for another lap. Actually, Caddy's in early. You have a lot of drivers going an extra lap. Is this I'm not sure about which preferred method is the best. Is Jake coming in? Alright, he's going another extra lap. Jesus, man. Tell us when you're pitting, buddy. We're still green, so we haven't fucked it up completely. This Chippy still on pit road. He's just now, looks like he'll be coming out soon. And RS puts it on to pit road. Chippy coming out. I think RS was the only one that went that extra lap. To see how far away Toad is from the leader. We'll see what happens with these other guys coming out. Pit road's a busy ass place. Looking at everybody. Oh, we'll definitely see some lap cars. 100% chance of lap cars. Toad come flying in around the corners. Yeah, so it's pretty safe to say that the 2 of Chippy comes out as the leader. Yep. Here comes Kerbo. He's 2 laps down, looking very poor out here. And we see a battle for 4th here between Jake and Hyper. So, place 29, 28, 27th. 26 lead lap cars, and Chippy 2 seconds over Toad now. That's something for you. Maybe RS is gonna try and let's take a look at some of these guys. This interval there: 3.93, 3.78, 8.93, 8.82. Well, with how many lap cars there are, I think gangs are more treacherous here. Definitely. Let's take a look at who all's a lap down and such. You have Ace being 2 down. That's difficult to deal with. F4 Ace and all this lap traffic and shit. It makes it difficult to really do good if you're just mired back with all these weirdos anyways. Something's up with the 53. Is he just this slow? Well, he's trying to get back in the swing of things, but 2 laps down is just not the way to go. Yeah, 51, a lap down. Yeah, a lot of those guys who are 1 down are close to going a second 1 down. Some of them are, at least. What's RS? RS dealing with lap traffic? Yeah, he's got the 6 to go around, but I don't see anything else around him except for that little group back there that might have held him up, but this is a definitely conundrum here. Oh, 2's gonna slide his way back here, hoping to pick off some more cars that are a lap down. You see, yeah, 51 looking like he's about to go with his second lap down, but you got the 96, the 3, the 22. Not all bad. Besides, Chippy last pitted on lap 24, so Looks like he's got about 10 to 12 good laps left of running, so if these guys pitted later, he could possibly outrun him. If this lap traffic provides a bit of a holdup for him, then who knows? Maybe the 2 won't be so fast once he gets to the back here. His Toad Warrior, he's 3 seconds back, but let's see his pace he's setting along the way. He lost a couple tenths there. Jesus Christ, I don't know what to believe anymore. Jumbo and Caddy looking to almost provide a cushion for guys like Clipper up there, as now that front group looking to get away. The 2 just not looking good here. And that's a problem. And the last thing he wants to do is have to make a 3-wide pass if Jumbo wants to make a pass on Caddy and he makes a pass on them both. He using one lap car to pass another lap car. That's definitely one way to do it. And now he's finally put a car between him and Toad. Alright, what about some other lead lap tails here? Oh, Lation in 11th here. Try to pass high, low, 2x2 going through a turn. Yeah, it's almost like everything just gets all narrowed up going through the exit too. You see some of these guys like RS, Vent, Jake, Hyper, they're all kind of near each other, but they're just trying to get by lap cars instead of race each other. And look who's in 11's rearview mirror. Not the sight he wants to see, but now these guys are starting to battle each other as Hyper going around the high side. Losing a few spots. With being 2 points per position for each position inside the top 10, that definitely stings for the 5 team. Hoping to kind of regain some of their lost track position there. Racer still hanging 3rd. Toad still hanging 2nd. And the 2 finally getting around Jumbo, so it ain't all bad. Let's do another wide shot of them going through 3 and 4. Just seeing what we can find here, as I think Chippy hanging a lot of laps on his current tires and fuel, so we'll see what he's going to do this time by. And Chippy's in. Toad coming in as well. I think they're the only 2 in so far. Who's next? Up 12. Kind of want to see the pit sequential order here, because now the leader is Racer on the high side. He stays out. Vent comes in. Hyper, Jerry. Yeah, a lot of drivers who are staying out, staying high, but how long can you stay out for? Racer going in this time. RS and staying out. Duke coming in. I think RS is usually the last one to pit this race. He was the last one to pit last time, so let's see what he does here. He's almost certainly coming in this time by. And with that, sorts everyone out. Toad closing in on Chippy. A lot more than we had realized. The pit road just feels slower than most other pit roads that we experience here. Toad a lot closer to Chippy than you think. Chippy comes out leader, but Toad not that far behind. He's less than a second, but he's got to get around this 99. Cade not doing Toad any favors. Now they got about 18 lead lap cars. And now Toad finally gets around him, but oh man, a lot more lap traffic has been put in the wake here. Does Chippy have the best car? That's a definite maybe. He's been up front, but we haven't seen him. He got the pole in just virtue of being up front early. May have pushed him to be more up front now, but here comes Toad. Toad getting a run. And here comes the 38 going for the lead here. Into one. Oh, it's not going to be that easy for 38 car. 2 looking mighty strong on defense. You know, Racer hasn't been able to get up to the back of him, but now he's finally got some company. Toad doesn't want to get passed by the 99 as Cade not exactly calling quits on this battle. He wants his lap back. Lead battle for the lead be damned. It's kind of hard to really articulate here. Which one of these three are a stronger car? Cade looking just so desperate all over the back bumper of Chippy. Not sure if he wants to go for a diving move in turn 1, but that would be a terrible look to just absolutely take a leader out. Meanwhile, these 2 lap cars are going crazy for a battle in front of him. Cade looking to get the line from Chippy, and he does. Cade blesses himself back in the lead lap, and battle for the lead commences behind him as Toad takes it from the 2. Oh, we have a wreck in front. Oh, big crash. Oh, and a terrible collision. Cade, the heartbreak story. He just put himself on the lead lap, and now he is dumpstered the car. This all started with the Shake and Bake had a mechanical issue. And then Misty actually plows to the back of him. Ladion gets a piece of it too. CS with a great dodge. Oh, the 6. Hits him. The 41, the 24, the 99. I think, our leaders, Toad and Chippy, I'm not so sure about them. They're not scot-free. Toad and Chippy, they should be able to carry on, but they got their licks, so to speak, as Arn and Mizzou made contact, trying to dodge the wreck. It gives Arn some damage. Shake and bake. Going through one of the most violent crashes in the entire history of the league. He gets hit once into a spin, hit twice going into a spin, goes into a flip, flips off the 6 of Kyle Davis, who switched numbers mid-season, and everybody else taking evasive action. Everyone else who took evasive action managed to get through. Oh, man. I think you see a lot of people on pit road. Oh, no, there are 2 leaders staying out, but they're not being scored as leaders anymore. Okay. Who the fuck? What happened to these 2? Why are they not being scored as leaders? They pitted. Must have been damages these guys received. Down on your luck. How many cars on the lead lap now? Well, if everyone manages to hold their position, that would be about 23 if Eddie can stay in front of Vent. I'm having a hard time going mentally through this. Is F4A still racing? Yes, he is. But not in a good position. Alright, I think we've seen everything there needs to be seen. This is turn 1, right? Alright. Yeah, we see some lap cars lining up side by side in front of our leaders. So Fent Nation is the leader. Blasta's a lap down there. I think the 2 lap down cars are all lining up down there. Yeah, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Lucas Cram's a lap down. He lines up down there. Laundry trying to get his lap back too. Gonna see a lot of desperation on this restart as Vent Nation leads your field to green because what the fuck just happened? Oh, Toad. Toad was definitely affected in that crash. That sucks for 38. His big break got foiled as Fent Nation leading that field to green, but in the mirror, Toad's just overall lack of pace is really holding that high side hostage. As a little bit of contact was made between Ty and King. Vent just running around. Oh, he's gonna try to put that laundry lap down. Vent, Racer, and Hyper are all in the top 3 right now. 78 comes down. Oh man. And you see some of those lap cars just in front of these leaders. You just gotta figure out who you're racing. King in the top 5. So's RS. You see they're putting F4 Racer on the high side. You see Hyper almost having to desperately push Laundry just to stay with the top 2 as he finally gets around him. Caddy, he's already a lap down, he's going 2 down. Last 69er. Lucas Cram is the only driver who's really fighting for a lead lap position right now. And he's winning that fight as Racer passing for the lead on the low side. Oh man, this lead battle is going to look mighty fine here as Hyper looking for the lead as well. Event getting slid back. That's just how it is. Don't want to go high is King. Almost making that mistake too. Hyper, he's looking, just trying to go as fast as he can here. But I don't think that's going to be fast enough. Alright, who's our top 10 now? Duke in 6th. Jerry up to 7th. CS in 8th. Mizzou in 9th. And Kryptonite rounding out the top 10. Let's have a mix of these cars that are fast and not fast. Really, it's just a big shame for the 38. But, oh, look at Racer. He's catching these leaders now. They're catching... Wait, the fuck did I just say? Look at the 1. God, my brain is stuck before the apocalypse happened. Hey, remember when Toad just took the lead and everything was all hunky-dory? Yeah, I remember that. Lucas is going a lap down because Racer's got that speed going on him, but Hyper ain't giving up yet. But I think that if they go green the rest of the way, there's going to be a pit stop to sort out. So, gotta think 5-car. When you gonna pit, buddy? Yeah, I know you don't like it, but you're gonna eat your damn vegetables anyways. That's the only way winners are made. Winners eat their vegetables. Which I'm probably gonna get shit for that in the comments because I look like a fucking to make up whatever large-sized object you want about me in the comments. Why is Misty just dead on the apron? Misty has given up the will to live. Sounds about right. That's not a caution because it didn't kill anyone, so fair enough. Sucks if you're the 78. You were doing good in points too, man. Oh, that's unfortunate too. Oh, top 5 have broken away from these lap cars, so... And with Hyper catching the fucking 1, what's gonna happen as he catches them? They're still green, and... Oh, good lord. There's still plenty of race left as Hyper making good gain through that corner. Yeah, you can still see the 77 just contemplating life choices in the pits. Yeah, that Chip Ganassi Racing logo. That was Hyper's old team, but silly season was an interesting round as now Vent reclaiming 3rd. Whoa, little contact between King and RS. A little bit of casual contact, although RS would like to do that to someone else in this field. Funny joke. A Racer there's the back of Racer. It's just, we all know Hyper trying to, everything he can to get up there, but it just isn't. It's just not looking like it'll happen. Maybe Hyper will win his race on pit road and he'll finally understand the magic of fucking pit stops. Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe we'll have another caution because someone else will die and get hit up the ass going down the backstretch. Jerry in 6th place. He's looking mighty fine entering the top 5 conversation. That's just what you need. You need good points runs. Speaking of good points runs, where the fuck is the 21? There, he's just hanging out. 13th there. You're really... He'd be glad to pass the 48. That's something. As we see some pitting. Probably some lap cars pitting. Yeah, a lot of cars that were one lap down, pitting. They're trying to make whatever they can happen. Pit for the leaders, get their lap back, and then profit when you get a caution that falls your way. Hey, Jerry ain't giving a shit. Where's Jerry? Jerry! There he is. I know. He'll probably run it out till he can't no more. That's how he works. Nah, he probably thought better of it now that those guys are pitting. He pits now. Hey, Misty's back. He's 6 laps down, but he's back. I mean, he ain't quitting the fight yet. Lap 86 racer coming off pit road. Hyper trying his best. Then you got Vent, King. Who else is there? RS and CS. Hey, CS and RS. They're battling for position. CS, if this is as good as he thinks he's going to get, then he could have a good finish here. Man, going for a career best finish after finishing 8th twice. He's really going to have it happen at Dover unless something bad happens. Rock on, 43. But the more important battle here is Hyper aggressively catching up to Racer because the KSS, the lap car, is kind of not giving the one any favors. He's 3 laps down, about to go 4 down. And that's going to be the pick Hyper needs to catch right the fuck back up. Man. We're getting down to it near the end here. Whoa, here comes the 5. He's going to make it low. And that'll get the position, but he still has that fucking 53 to deal with, and who knows? Maybe Racer will catch him back up, as they're both running hard up on the 77. Hello. This is going to be interesting. See who gets around and who doesn't. This is everyone follow the 53 car. Now that's going to be the pick Hyper needs to get around KSS. But in the meantime, Vent has been running a lot better laps than those two have, so here comes the 16 car. Oh, he slides it through the corner trying to send the fucking... What is Vent doing? He is driving so aggressively for someone like 3rd. Don't throw away your race. And Racer just trying to set up Hyper for a pass. Remember, Hyper's first win of Season 1 was a late pass at Pocono. Maybe Racer's first win of Season 2 could be a late pass here today. Here comes Toad. Slow. That's not going to do anything to help Racer catch up, but it may do something to help Hyper get away. Racer trying his best not to get slowed down by these cars. And with 6 to go, Hyper is just... he's catching some more lap traffic. Yeah, Arn actually on the lead lap, so Arn being 13th in the last car on the lead lap. Yeah, he might lose a lap, but that may or may not matter because we're getting down to the point where if a caution comes out, then the race would end under yellow. No Hyper having to take a bit more time getting around the 51 of Caddy. This allows Racer to close the gap. Oh, Hyper. Hyper sweeps it high. Racer going for a 3 wide. Oh, late race move by the 1 could be all he needs. 3 to go. Arn low. Racer out front now. That one Racer. Can he get it done today? Here, coming to 2 to go. It's Hyper, Racer, only 1 lap car. Oh, Hyper. Thinking about trying to get some runs here. Oh, Hyper getting a better launch through that corner than Racer does. Oh, don't fall up. White flag lap. Racer, hang on. He's trying to use the higher end to get more run momentum wise, but oh, he's got to block low if he has a shot. To the back bumper. It's not going to be enough. That one Racer hangs on for Dover. Event Nation pulling pretty good 3rd place there, but whew. Well, they did find a way to put Arn a lap down, and at the end of the day, you got some drivers in good positions, and then drivers in positions they shouldn't be in. From that shit show, you got about 6 DNFs. So, oh no. Oh, I jinxed it. I horribly jinxed it. What the hell happened to the 43 was running top 5. He was on a setting pace. Oh, he broke something. Oh man, 10 to go. He breaks something in his car and he'll have to settle for a 30th place finish when breaking something in 5th. That is about the worst way to go out. And that one Racer with the win. CS with the heartbreak. And Chippy and Toad, the 2 early favorites, not even sniffing a top 20 finish. And that will be all from Dover. I will see you next time.